Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Bill here. We are dropping at the lighthouse at Squibbly. I'll go ahead and just drop now. I don't drop here often. It's a very excuse me, it's a very populated, it's a very popular drop spot. In particular, the lighthouse. So, I don't typically drop here, but I figure we do something different for today. As you can see, I've already got two people. Looks like they're also planning on dropping here. But it's looking like I'm getting here first. Nope. Yeah, of course. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Let's see if I can get here. If you hold down, now there's somebody else here. See if I can get away. Real quick, switch these out. I just need hills or I need to get away, right? There's two people fighting. If I can just quickly. Heal up right back here. Sounds like two bots fighting. If you hear a fight going, now I could be wrong, and I guess we'll find out. But if you hear a fight going forever. All right, I'm gonna go in here. All right, so this guy's coming, no doubt. I need to grab those bunkers. Movement is your friend when you got people aiming down on you like that. So we're gonna hit. Still don't have much of a loadout, but what do? I gotta get out of here. So we're gonna go right up here to this house. I do luckily have some movement. So we're going to use movement. If you, especially in my lobbies, people are good, but they're not so good that they're, it's obviously harder to hit a moving target. So, do we want to go with that or the pistol? Ooh, guess we're going with that. It's got more ammo. So I am just looking. Now, if you are short on health, obviously you want to stay on the outskirts. But there is some really good. I'm going to turn into these as I drop, and then avoid fall damage. Grabbing ammo, grabbing more bunkers. Now I'm going to hold these bunkers as I'm traveling, just looking. But this is another really hot drop spot. Still rocking the, glad I reloaded that because I thought it was already reloaded. When I know I'm about to switch something, I'm gonna hold that item out so it's ready as quick as possible. And you want to kind of know what you want before you get there. Good, and already I'm full on big pots. Even though pizza is the best heals right now, the best, quickest heals, I still like big pots. Alright, pizza, there's somebody right there. Those are another good form of heals, but I'll stick with the big pots. Alright, let's see what we got. I need a better shotgun. That guy caught me by surprise, by the way. I was not paying attention to the map. Need a little bit more. All right, now I can. And let's see if we can get some ammo. Nope. Just checking, making sure nobody's here. And right now I'm just looting. I still don't have enough movement, like enough that I feel comfortable with. So I'm gonna grab that. Let's see what this girl does.
Hi, I'm Leve. It's pronounced Leve.
All right, and we got movement. So now we're good. Still looking. Still getting ammo. But I think at this point I could probably buy enough. I have enough money to buy ammo is what I meant to say. Somebody's here. Yeah, we're good on ammo. Alright, so I'm tempted to grab these shots over the gloves, but the gloves are just so powerful. And they'll get you out of a lot of sticky situations. So what I did there, I didn't need it, but I shocked. One of the things, because the shocks give you movement, one of the best things you can do before a fight is shock, get up, shoot on top of them to create like a damage. You know, you've got damage on them. And then from there, you've got a surplus. Still just getting ammo. Still just picking up ammo. Also, if you notice one of an item, a lot of one of an item, like big pots, for example, there's big pots everywhere. So that's a good indication that there's going to be a lot of big pots in the game. So if you hold them and use those for your heals, they will likely replenish, right? Like this right here. Where's this guy going? Yeah, I was missing all those shotgun shots. And I think that was a bot, by the way. I mean, it was jumping and moving, so you never know, but I should have just taken that fight to him right away. I was kind of sitting still to see what he would do. All right, I'm good on ammo, but I'm just going to go ahead and buy some anyway. All right, let's see. So again, I shocked, just trying to get some of that movement buff. And that way if I needed to move, shoot, move is what I like to do. You know what, I bet nobody's done this steak. And you can use these for slap. So now I've got movement as well right here. I'm gonna look real quick and see where my guy is. Not too far. But I've got time to do this for sure. So I like to get here and then just stand here. I'm gonna mark where my guy is just so I have an idea. See how more big pots. I got the mythic shotgun, which was worth it, right? I mean, we don't know if somebody's coming in. There he is. I'm gonna sit there and get my hits. So that was definitely a real person. Six, yeah, I'll take mine. So I'm gonna go back here, get some of these big pots. I remember them being over here. I'm hanging out in this area because it's still in zone. So that's why I'm not moving too much. Where's the other one? I think it was over there where the mythic was. At this point I can just buy one at vending. Oh, here's some shocks. Is these shocks? Heck yeah, I forgot about these. Alright, so I'm ready for a final. I've got my heals. Shotgun, more shocks. Glove has 16 charges, so I feel pretty good. That's a little boring right now, but guess we can go get a rivalry. Only thing I'm missing is a car. There's some back here, and then there's some. Actually, I could just take that rift. I'll wait until the next zone closes in. All right, and then there were 5. Where is she? We're in the zone. All right, let's see if we can see a car. There's somebody. Oh no, that's not. That's one of those. It's unfortunate. That was a llama, which are fun to ride if you hadn't ridden one yet. All right. Normally I would activate. I say normally. Sometimes I will activate. I just don't care enough. All right, let's figure out where we want. So there's 5 people left. Let's go to Humble Hills. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit the rift. If it's still in zone. And of course it's not. Still looking for a car. So when I'm traveling under all these rocks just to make myself a harder target. Going to high ground. Making sure everything's loaded. Now, nice thing about high ground, you got to be ready to fight up here because anybody who's smart wants high ground. So you get high ground and then you start looking for people to shoot. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want high ground. Alright, I see him right there. He's in the house? Is that right? There's a fire over here, I believe. These guys are so hard to fight. I bet he's in a bush. Yeah. This is not going to be fun. There's usually a campfire over here. I wanted to go heal up. Alright, so I guarantee he's in there somewhere. Just trying to use cover since I don't have any bunkers. Next zone's back over there. So I'm going to go around. Use that rock if I need it. Surely the guy's down there, right? Where did he go? There we go. Wasn't sure if that was a person or not. Alright, we're gonna make a run for it. Make sure we're loaded. And again, movement. So there's that was the llama. So I want to kind of be the last one into zone. I'm just looking for movement, I bet he's behind. I bet he's back here. So I'm going to hug this rock. And we're just going to go for it. Yeah, I'll take that 200. So that's good. Immediately get behind cover. He's up above here. Yeah, of course. Should have waited. I didn't know it was the last one. That was dumb of me. Very dumb of me. I shouldn't have taken that fight. I should have healed up. Snuck around a little bit and then waited until I had the advantage. But he had hit the high ground, so what was I to do, right? I should have waited. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.